Right, in this one I look all around below these high cut banks for a pocket, and I find a bunch of broken ones, and then just now right here in this spot I got onto a good pocket and found 2 arrowheads. And I'll show you what I'm doing, how I went about it, and kind of in the techniques I'm using in this video. Got a couple nice ones here. I'm out here, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I got an artifact already. The first place I stopped, I already picked it up. It's a little tool, and it's awesome. Look at this. This is burin flaked to give it a stem, and it's a translucent flint inscraper, and it's just awesome material. It's a wee little, and you can see it was burin flaked to be hafted. That's nice. You know, here's this first little inscraper I picked up. It's real nice material. And look at the edge work on that, and you can see the little lip on it, and I'd say that was burin flaked right down through there, so that could be inserted into a little handle. You can see it how it has. I found many like that. That's pretty nice. I'd say it's Crooksville chert too, the highest quality. Later. You can see there's waves going by. A few boats just went by. But it's not prime conditions, but I'm sifting in here in these pockets I was in my last video, and I'm scooping the stuff off, and I got something right here. Little knife. It ain't bad, but nothing to brag about. Later. Well, this came out right in there where I found all these points in my last couple videos, and look, it looks like a lance that's sharpened down, but I'd say it's just a little knife. It's not been sharpened, because look. Right there on the side of the tip is a core text of the river cobble right there, so that wasn't longer. That's right the edge of the river cobble that it was napped out of. The chert was on the inside. That's just the rind there. But that's kind of nice. You know, it's nothing, but kind of nice looking there. It's a little knife. They were just using it there. That came out of that screen. Look at the thinness on that. I'd say that's maybe a paleo lance. That would have been phenomenal. And a flake, and that's work too, out of that same screen. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a lance when I saw it in the screen. I thought it was going to be built like that. I found some in there, and they're real nice, and this is thin, but I think this is towards the tip there. That's a shame on that. Tip's gone, and the base. It's an old break, but that would have been a nice point. Probably some kind of corner notch or cake thing. Later. Yeah, I just sifted another broken one. Little Madison, tip's gone. Would have been beautiful. Ah. Oh. Well, here's this little Madison. Would have filmed it on my screen, but it's busted. So, little true bow and arrow projectile. I don't know, half of them, the tips impacted like that. It's hard to find them whole. That's too bad. I find lots of breaks, but I find some good ones. Oh, another just absolute heartbreaker. Look at the medial ridge on that. It's flint ridge. It's a long, narrow point. Might be a fish spear made of flint ridge. Oh, that's too bad. See, this is a real nice little glossy, heat-treated kind of chert-looking stuff. That would have been nice. It might even have been a drill, but I don't think. I think it's a fish spear, maybe. You can kind of see it there, that long, narrow shape. Later. Now, I just kept finding breaks. I found another tip over there, and I mean, I don't even know, 4 or 5 broken artifacts. So I come over here and look around a little bit. Moving. When I'm saying I'm not finding much, it's all the broken points. I'm always finding stuff. I come out here and find 20 broken points, and I don't have a video. But look at this. Scraping the base clay in here below a cut bank, just right. Usually there's mirror sites, one on one side of the river and on the other, probably a river crossing here. Look at this. See the point? Let me get this up here. I'll have to get in and get my kayak and come up here. I got one, and it's whole, and it's got a nice tip on it. I can't argue with this. You see it? Just doing some little test screens here. There ain't much laying here, but this is where I found that Madison drill not long ago. It's right in the cover image of a video right here. That ain't bad. It's a nice looking little piece. Look, it's got a muscle growing right off of it. It's been laying right on the surface underwater, and like, I got it out there where my shovel's at. About a foot of water, right off the bottom. Put this little mussel, it's one of them zebra mussels, look at it. Right to the point. Not bad, not bad. It's almost table rockish looking a little bit. That's kind of nice. Later. Well, here's this point. It's a nice find. Can't complain about that. Was hoping for something, you know, bigger and way nicer, but can't complain. You know, I can't really tell you what that is. Probably some kind of mid to late archaic dart point. It's definitely an Arrowhead dart. And it's an archaic point of some kind. It's got grinding to the base. But not bad. Later. See, this is river sediments. Up off the base clay like that, there should be no rock that big in that. You see this, there's no gravel layers or nothing. Every rock that big from the base clay up there, chances are that's fired and cracked up is carried in by human hands, and you can see it sticking right out of the bank, tumbling down. Right there's where I found the arrowhead. And I'm finding flakes, so I might find another. Now that rock is part of a campfire pit that fell out. Most of it's laying right here. And this is all I'm doing. Scraping that thin layer of material on the base clay, getting it in my sifter that's right here underwater, right by my foot. I keep it right by the edge of my foot when it's underwater, so I don't have to have flakes on it. Flakes is just, you ain't doing no digging with flakes on the sides of your sifter. Not the way you should be. That's old man digging. And another one. Let me set this up here. I got a bird point, and it looks like it's Flint Ridge. I think it's stained. Let me get over here to my. All right, I'm in a good spot again. A little bit of looking around. Got one. Look here, right there. It's not too bad. It's dirt. Another one. So that's 2 points here in 10 minutes. So I'm on a good spot again. That ain't bad. Later. Well, here's this black point I picked out of there. You see them are similar. You know, that could be a churty one of these bird points, but it looks a little different. It could just be an oddity. I'll have to look the place a long time before I can really get an idea of what that really is. But you see, I'd say there's a good chance these are related. And right here's this little point. It's nice material. There's crystals in it right there, the white crystals. Nice tip on it. I got 2 points in there, right there, in just a few minutes at the end of this hunt, and they're not bad. I'll go back when the water goes down and I'll find more. So subscribe and look forward to more of this. Later. Alright, starting a new frame. This is all recent stuff. There's the point from this video and the other little black one there. I'll go back to that spot. That's looking pretty good for a new frame. Here's the last frame I put together too. The frames are what you want. This is how you make your collections valuable, getting them displayed with this black background. These look awesome. I'll go try to fill this frame here. I should be able to, you know, hopefully I can find a few nice bird points to get along the bottom of that, but getting some nice stuff. Later, folks. Look here, folks. I'm back from the river, and Squirrel Man, I put him down on the ground, and he climbed clear up in this tree, clear up here. Tell him, buddy. This is my buddy. Well, ended up, it was all them broken ones, and then got in that last place, and man, that place seemed loaded. The water's up though, so I'll let it go down for about a day, and I'll get back and start in on that pocket on the base clay below that high bank, and we'll do the same thing I did in my last couple videos. It'll produce more. Can't wait to see what comes out of there. Later, folks. Hope you enjoy.